A man tried to taunt the chimpanzee Caesar with a beer bottle, but Caesar suddenly grabbed him by the collar, fixing him with a fierce stare. When the zookeeper rushed over to rescue the man, Caesar finally let go, though he did so reluctantly. What they didn't realize was that Caesar wasn't just teaching the man a lesson, he was after the small knife in the man's pocket. Later that night, when the zoo was empty, Caesar used the knife to easily pick the lock of his cage. He darted to the daytime activity area, first unlocking the enclosure holding the 8 largest apes. After winning the trust of a massive black gorilla, he then opened the cage of the bully who'd long picked on him. Caesar landed a single punch on the bully. The ape tried to fight back, but froze when he turned to see the black gorilla standing right behind Caesar. Though confused about how Caesar had won over the powerful gorilla, the bully caved under the pressure. He lowered his head and bowed to Caesar. The next day, the man who'd teased Caesar came to take him home. Caesar was still bitter about being abandoned before, but after the man begged repeatedly, he finally agreed to go. Yet when he spotted the leash in the man's hand, Caesar made a surprising choice. He slowly shut the cage's iron gate, deciding to stay. He didn't want to be a pet anymore. The other apes watched, then erupted into cheers for him. That night, Caesar passed out cookies to every ape. The apes ate happily, but they didn't understand why he was doing this. So Caesar patiently explained to an orangutan, "One stick breaks easily, but a bundle is strong." The orangutan got his point, but still thought the other apes were too foolish. He believed Caesar was wasting his time. Just then, Caesar caught sight of a zookeeper entering the door's passcode. He quietly memorized the numbers. Late that night, he snuck out, keyed in the code correctly, and escaped through the shelter's roof. He ran to the man's house, grabbed the virus stored in the fridge, then hurried back to the shelter and released the virus while the other apes slept. By morning, Caesar checked each ape one by one. Their pupils had all turned green. His own pupils, which had already shown a faint green tint, now looked even sharper and more intelligent. Around the same time, the zoo director noticed something odd. The apes, who usually just lounged and played, were now standing in neat groups. Caesar slowly turned around, locking eyes with the director. The other apes quietly stepped back. The director didn't know what to make of it, but he didn't take the incident seriously. That night, all the apes returned to their cages on their own. As one zookeeper locked up, he suddenly saw Caesar standing outside his cage. He immediately called another keeper, who grabbed a gun and climbed the tower near the activity area. The first zookeeper approached Caesar with an electric baton, but Caesar grabbed the baton. The zookeeper snapped at him to let go. Instead, Caesar opened his mouth and spoke.